Welcome back everyone to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commanders, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we're playing those three glorious, legendary letters, EDH. What does it stand for, Hado Ken?
How many times we got to go through this? I tell you, every time we get here, it stands for Enhancing Derriere Harm. That's right, we bringing pain to that booty. And today, who are we featuring?
We featuring the mother of all butts. That's right, we're talking about Chorus of the Conclave.
Now, the reason why we call her the mother of all butts is because she comes in with a 3-body, but an 8 booty.
8 booty, that is ridiculous.
She came to take the pain, baby.
Now, before we get into all of that, and we want to break down why we get into Chorus of Conclave, first we want to give a shout out to all of our patrons. Want to give a shout out to everyone who watches the channel. Like and subscribe. If you like what you see here, please consider becoming a patron.
By the way, shouts out, we got some great content and some good goodies coming up real soon. So, just hold on to your britches because it's coming.
And before we move any further, if you're in the Atlanta area, this Saturday, April 20th, we will be at Winning End Games off of Northside Drive and 10th Street, hosting the very first Magic the Gathering trivia at the game store.
That's right, so bring your pain, bring your knowledge, and bring your cards.
That's right, and also bring a pod, because pods will win prizes. All right, now let's move into what we came here today for. All right, this is, like we said, the mother of all butts of Ravnica. That's right, you probably didn't know she was from Ravnica, did you?
I don't even care that she's from Ravnica because she has so much sauce on her card text. You don't even care where she came from. You're just glad that she came.
All right, so Chorus of the Conclave, it's an 8-drop.
8, ooh, that's a pretty steep price right there.
You're paying for the derriere.
it's awfully steep. But what does she do to make it work?
All right, first of all, she has Forest Walk.
Okay. Anytime my creatures crip walk, I love it. The walk mechanic means if they have whatever the aforementioned name for like forest walk. If they have a forest, that means you can't block them.
Yeah.
They come near your refrigerator.
You tippy-toeing across the board.
They might fix a sandwich or two. So what else can she do?
Also, we got to read this all the way out, man, because this is trippy. As an additional cost to play creatures,
okay,
you may pay any amount of mana. If you do, that creature comes into play with that many additional 1/1 counters on it.
So you're boosting creatures on cast. Oh Lord, this could get wild. It kind of feels like we might be stumpy. Are we stumpy?
We're stumpy.
We're stumpy, people. That means we're getting big and we're coming in.
We're coming fast. All right, so first, we might as well talk about all of the support. Remember, this is about synergies. All the support of 1/1 counters. I'm talking Hardened Scales. It's cheap. It's affordable. Get it while you can. I don't know why it would go up, but get it while you can.
Because it puts +1/1 counters on things. And with this new proliferate mechanic, who knows?
Oh, yeah. Proliferate is back in Ravnica.
And hard.
We also have other things that give 1/1 counters. If you can afford a doubling season,
I prefer to buy food instead of a doubling season because I'm not made of money like that. But if some of y'all are about that life, doubling season is the way for you because anytime a creature or
any permanent comes in with counters,
you double them.
Double them. That's right.
But before we go that route, 8 mana cost is awfully steep. Let's try to cheat her in.
Yeah, we can cheat her in, and we say this anytime we have a creature, a commander that's more than 5. Maybe even 5 or higher. Start with that. Geode, or his real name is Geode Golem. We call him Geode.
His mama call him Geode. I'm gonna call him Geode. Geode is a 5-body 3 booty.
With
trample. Now, that's not the beautiful part about him. The beautiful part about him is that when he does combat damage, you get to cast your commander for the free ski.
For the free. So that 8 turns into 0
real quick. And not only that, when it comes into play, you can pump him.
That's true. So let's talk about other ways to, kind of get mana flowing. Because first thing about this deck, you have to ramp hard.
And we are in green, so that's not being cool at all.
Ramp hard all day. I'm talking about Gyre Sage.
I'm talking about Smoldering Tides.
I'm talking about Karametra, God of the Harvest.
I'm talking about Growing Rice of Ithlamox.
Yes, so ramp all day. play all of the search for your library for whatever lands, put them in the hand, put them in play, throw them in there.
We ramp so hard, Tony Hawk calls us and tells us to quit it.
He's like, yo, calm down with all that ramping.
What y'all doing up there? Are y'all hosting the X Games with all that ramp you doing?
We definitely also want to mention some cheaper ways to ramp. This is we're going to call it the Song of Freyleaves package, even though there were cards before Song of Freyleaves. But anything that says that your creatures can help tap for mana, do it.
Song of Freyleaves is one of the most slept on enchantments out there. Not only do your creatures tap for mana, but then on the third saga, all your creatures get +1/+1, vigilance, trample, reach, $2 off a sandwich, half a coupon to go see a movie. It does your taxes. It does a little bit of everything. It's a win condition.
Yeah, and along with that, you also have Sentinel Hierophant.
Never heard of this guy.
It's a creature. It's a druid, but each creature you controls gains the ability to tap for to add green mana.
Okay.
Also, Crypto's Right.
Crypto's Right is the go-to. I believe it came from the Innistrad set, and it was slept on as well. Until people figured out, wait, I got tokens. They can tap for mana. Oh my God.
All right.
What else we bringing?
Other ways to help ramp. Fertilid. We've talked about this one a lot.
Fertilid was given us by the great gods of Battle Bond, the commander staple.
Well, it was before Battle Bond, but it came back in Battle Bond.
Well, that's when I got
That's when he got introduced.
That's when I figured out about it. Tell them what it does.
Fertilid comes into play with 2/1/1 counters, and you pay 3 to cast it. 2 in a green. You can pay 1 in a green to remove a counter from it, and target player searches their library. This is why it came back in Battle Bond. Target player can search their library for a basic land and put it into play tap. So imagine having your commander out, casting Fertilid for however much mana you want to put on it, and it's just continuously ramping.
I'm gonna get land. I'm gonna get land. I'm gonna get land. I'm gonna get some more land.
All right, so man, other things that help synergize with everything that's coming in with 1/1 counters. Together Forever.
Now, when I saw this card, I knew it was meant to be in this card forever, because this card says whenever you put a 1/1 counter on something, if it dies or leaves the battlefield, you can pay how much?
Just 1.
Just 1.
Yep.
And it goes to your hand. Are you gonna wipe the board? That's okay. I got plenty of mana for you. Plenty of mayonnaise to make this sandwich.
Yep, all those creatures coming back to your hand. Other synergy we got in here. We got Greater Good.
The Greater Good.
I mean, all of these things these last few cards we just mentioned came out in Battle Bond.
What's the last card you mentioned?
Greater Good.
The Greater Good.
So sacrifice those big creatures, draw a lot of cards, and just fill your hand up.
Now my thing is, we ramping.
Yeah.
We need card draw.
Yeah.
Greater Good is a good one.
Uh-huh.
But there's a Planeswalker that's even better.
You talking about Garuk?
I think Gru Breezy, as we call him in the streets.
G Breeze.
G Breezy. the G Breezy. Oh, and one of my other favorite ramp cards, Traverse the Lands.
So Traverse the Outlands. Man, that thing went up in price.
For a reason. For a reason.
It's a 5-drop sorcery. Search your library for any number of basic lands not any number. Search your library for a number of basic lands equal to the creature with the greatest power on your side of the field.
And we growing. We doing big stumpy over here.
That's right. So that's how you ramp. That's how you draw. I have a goal in this deck.
What's your goal?
Of course, is to make things big and keep a big board presence.
That's understandable.
But a lot of my creatures are 3 CMC and less, and for a specific reason. There is an enchantment called Alluring. It's a 4-drop. Any player can play a creature card with total converted mana cost of 3 or less whenever they will play an instant. So any player can flash in a creature of 3 CMC or less.
Okay.
That
seems kind of dangerous.
It's kind of dangerous.
Okay.
But you can do it without paying the mana cost.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. What does your commander do again?
Paying additional cost to put counters on things. So that 3 or less, whatever you would have put on that 3 CMC or less creature, can go towards the 1/1 counters when it comes in.
I don't think you guys fully visualize what's about to happen here. let me pimp out a creature for you. The Champion of Landfall.
What's the converted mana cost?
The converted mana cost is 3, but that's not what we're looking at. When this card came out, I always knew it was going to be a problem. If creatures power less than the champion are on the board, they cannot block all your rest of your creatures. Oh, and by the way, whenever another creature is on the board, the champion gets +1/+1. You grow. You get Rita Repulsa. Make my stuff big.
You get the magic mushroom.
I'm telling you, Mario.
Last few things. The synergy in here is Kalonian Hydra.
Oh, we don't even need these problems.
When it attacks, first of all, it's a 5-drop Hydra. It comes in with 4 1/1 counters on it, and it has trample. Mm-hmm. When it attacks, double the number of 1/1 counters on each creature you control.
That's that colonial bread. You just keep stacking it.
Also, can't forget about Galta. Super cheap when it comes out because everything is big.
Super greasy, I'm just telling you. I got 10 power on the board. Oh, I just need to tap 2 mana. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just tap 2 mana.
I'm sorry, I just sneezed out of Galta.
So you imagine this. You easily can get power 10 or greater on the board. When you get Galta, you pay that 2 green and you can pay that additional mana and Galta will come out 13 and higher. 13 and higher with trample. They don't want these problems.
They don't want to see this.
Last little nugget I want to drop on you guys. Force of Savagery.
Now, when I first saw this card, I was thinking this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Who puts an 8/0 creature on the field just so we can die?
3-drop with 8 power, 0 toughness.
But then I got educated. Tell them why you play that card.
Because with my commander, I can either play it, of course, you can cast it for converted mana cost, or if a lure is out, cast it for free. The additional mana comes on. This thing is coming out at least a 9/1 trample if you just add 1 extra mana to it. We can easily add more. It's just a 3-drop. They don't want these problems.
They don't want these. They don't want to see this. Now there's a few more other cards that you can put in here. You know, for a little extra sits out in your deck.
That's called flavor.
I'm telling you, like what?
Convoke. So I left a lot of the Convoke cards out of my deck just because I'm not really feeling Convoke myself. I may take another look at it just to see how it can help spice this up.
You know, a little jazzy.
Convoke means you can tap your creatures to help pay for mana. I think it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Angels with Convoke. This deck needs some flyers. So I might take another look at it and include it in here. But that's pretty much all we have for you today when it comes to Chorus of the Conclave from Ravnica, because we're in the Ravnica block again.
And we ain't going nowhere until the next set.
Until the next set, whatever that is. Hopefully it's Kamigawa. Whatever the next set is.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so again, if you like what we do here, please like and subscribe. Let us know if you have a Chorus of the Conclave deck or have played one before. Did you grip the table? Did you throw it at them?
Did the right hand grip it? Did the left hand flip it?
I don't know. Did things get greasy? Just let us know. Also consider becoming a patron of ours. We are coming out with some good content, some good things. We're also going to be upping up our patron package very soon. So some more enticing items in there for people who decide to become patrons. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, one more thing to shout out to the crowd. We will be going to the GP Vegas, so if you happen to see us out there, pull up a deck and see what you want to do.
That's right.
We're ready to go, baby. But like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all your support and for watching. But until next time,
Peace.
Peace.